just wanna be a superhero.
Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan, and today I'd like to bring everyone up to speed regarding the changes in Superhero Rewind. Rewind is the series I started this channel with. Among my solo shows, it's still the one I'm most proud of. It remains the most popular series on Geekvolution, and it's really important to me to keep the quality of that show as high as I possibly can get it. I know a lot of our viewers are concerned with the new aesthetic changes in the show, and since people keep asking, I thought I'd make a video to explain things in a more thorough way than I can in the comments. First off, about the less frequent postings. There's a couple reasons for that. The first is I work on a lot of content these days besides Superhero Rewind. Still, it's a series I'd like to get up once a week again if I can, and that should definitely start happening at least by next year when I'm through doing Spawn Year. As of right now, I'm endeavoring to get a rewind of some kind out at least twice a month. And that leads me to the second reason, which is Rewind United. Now, in my head, Superhero Rewind and Rewind United are kind of the same thing. They're both in-depth analyses of movies in exactly the same format. The only difference is, one's about superhero movies, and that's what more people would like to see me review. But I get an insane amount of requests to review all kinds of stuff, and I also enjoy doing things sometimes that aren't about superheroes. Geekvolution was always intended to be a well-rounded channel about all kinds of geeky things. And so a while back we started the Geeks United Club, which, along with a package of cool stuff from me and Vince, it gives viewers the opportunity to request a guaranteed review. I have a long backlog of those, and so I'm alternating between Superhero Rewind and Rewind United quite a bit now. So even though there haven't been a lot of episodes of Superhero Rewind lately, there have been more total rewinds posted than I think some people are aware of, because a number of people only keep track of Superhero Rewind on our channel, and they're not aware of those other reviews. So the reasons for the changes in format are very complicated, and I'll make it as simple as I possibly can. YouTube copyright rules are nothing short of impossible to make out. What I do is in-depth analysis. By law, using pictures for video for education purposes should be considered fair use. But if the video gets flagged for copyright, for video or for images, and the company who owns the material doesn't like that, it doesn't matter why I'm using it. I have a few content ID matches with Rewind on YouTube right now, and most are still images, not for footage. The videos are still available so far, but they can't be monetized. Now, I'd rather see them viewed than monetized, so that's not the biggest issue for me. But it's like playing with fire. Right now, they're content ID matches. Sometime in the future, they could be copyright strikes. I've tried disputing those claims, and my disputes have been rejected. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So like a lot of movie reviewers, I moved the series to Blip and started using footage instead of stills, posting the audio on YouTube so everybody can at least hear them. But there are two problems there. Some people, for whatever reason, don't like Blip and won't watch videos there or are incapable of viewing their player. And the view counts on Rewind have dropped significantly even between the two sites since I started posting it that way. Again, I'm not as concerned with the number of views as I am that everybody who wants to see the show gets to. And so with those view count drops, I have to assume it's too inconvenient for a lot of people to watch the show outside of YouTube. So I've been thinking about trying to move it back for some time now. And since we're now partnered with Machinima, yay, I think it's unfair to them to post some of our most popular videos to some other website. So I felt now was the time. How many pictures or how much footage you can use and still be considered within fair use on YouTube is sticky. You really have to just post stuff with the best of intentions and hope it's all okay. The safest thing to do is post no copyright content whatsoever. But most people seem to do okay with being on camera and using a smattering of pictures. So I have two options. I can post Rewind like a podcast with a single still image, call it a day, or put myself on camera and use some stills for reference. Now, my reviews are too in-depth to lose all the visuals. I'm sure some people wouldn't mind, but I want the show to be a video production, and I want to remind people who haven't seen the film in a while what the heck I'm talking about. I've tried the on-camera thing the last two rewinds, a review of Stargate and one on Iron Man 2. Some people are saying really positive things, and some people not so positive things. Personally, I hate it. I don't like it at all. I don't want to be on camera. I want the focus to be on the analysis and not on my face. On the other hand, I've gotten some great advice, especially from Tim Lyons and from Superhero Enthusiast, on ways to make the best of it and do it in the most professional and engaging way possible. So, thanks to you guys. Please bear with me, everybody. What you saw the last 2 reviews was an experiment, and the series will not necessarily look like that in the future, but you will still see me in them, unfortunately. I now have the ability to look directly into the screen and deliver pre-scripted material, as I'm sure you can tell from this video, so that will help a great deal. And I'm trying some things in the future that I hope will help turn a negative into a major positive. It's forcing me to be creative, and that helps keep things fresh. So let me apologize in advance. The format may not be totally consistent over the next few reviews as I'm experimenting to find the right balance. What's most important is the analysis, and whatever I have to do aesthetically, it will still most certainly be the same show. Because I'm endeavoring to play by all the copyright rules, unfortunately I also had to lose Backyard Super Kid by Justin Roberts. No, my videos haven't been flagged for that, but again, I don't want to take any chances. I'm trying to get permission to use that song in monetized videos, and if that happens, it'll be back. Right now, I'm using a song I purchased a license for called, fittingly, Superhero by Tim McMorris, a popular artist on YouTube and on Audio Jungle. I've spoken with him by email, and he's stoked I'm using his song on Rewind, and I think it sounds really good in the videos. I think that about covers everything. Thanks for your patience. Copyright, as the tick would say, is a sticky wicket. I'm doing my best to play by the rules, but unfortunately the rules aren't very well defined. Hopefully, the measures I'm taking will keep us free from copyright flags, and I can put that headache behind me and concentrate solely on writing a lot more reviews. I set out 4 years ago to review every superhero movie ever made, and believe it or not, there are still a whole lot left to go. Next week, I'll have one up for you on Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. And the next review after that will be a Rewind United review on A Beautiful Mind, requested by none other than my mother. Stay tuned.